the question is, will we be doing any more Prime taste tests after this one? I think for me, the answer will be, if this one is also bad, I think we need to cut our losses. I think we need to say, nah, we're not tasting any more of this Prime hydration fluid. We're not having it.
Yeah, I think I'd have to agree. We've given it enough time.
I think we've given it at least 6 or 7 attempts.
Yeah, that's really fair of us.
That's a lot. I don't normally give things that much run room. I don't give it that much opportunity to let me down. And only one of these flavors have actually been decent. Good one was indeed blue raspberry. So maybe this red one can do the business and potentially give us more future content, because God knows we really need it. But we've got to do fact of the day, page number 203. Fact number 2. Every time a woodpecker's beak hits a tree, its head is subject to 1,000 times the force of gravity.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow. They're so tiny.
But they give a lot of effort when they're pecking that wood.
Okay.
You know, like there are those specific types of fish where they zip about at the speed of light, basically, because of the amount of force they're actually whipping their tails at. And they essentially become the Flash.
Wow.
I think it's a type of shrimp, actually.
Could be a shrimp.
I think it is.
That rings a bell.
I can see the tail just whipping and then there being like a spark of light.
I see it.
That's how it is. Hey, NarendraTheComic Cat.
Nonsense, eh?
And right now we're doing a Prime taste test. This one is red. I'll give you what the flavor is, because I don't want you to be like, what the hell is that? That tastes disgusting. Maybe it tastes good. I doubt it, but it's possible. This one is Tropical Punch.
Oh, I'm not a fan of tropical things.
One of them, huh?
I wish it would have just been strawberry or cherry.
We already had a strawberry watermelon. That one wasn't great either, was it?
Yeah, that's
the one thing they do good, the seal crack is very, very nice.
It's kind of pleasing
nice,
on the ears. You know, that crunchy, crunchy sound. Smell good?
Well, it smells. So there's that.
That's not.
It has that base level smell of, oh, I can almost smell the saccharine and the sweetness.
Oh.
People drink this stuff and they're like, oh, I love the taste. It's really, really good. It's amazing. I think it's one of the best things I've ever tasted. Some people say that in these reviews.
Uh-huh.
I don't trust them.
I don't trust them.
I don't trust them. I think they're saying it just for the sake of it. But maybe they do like it that much. And it is taste, so it is subjective. But man, you need to get your taste buds checked. Because sometimes you're acting like a fool. I think I need a bit of a break from this, just from the smell. So I'm going to let you taste it first.
Oh, thanks.
I can let you get the first sip. Wet your whistle. Oh, it's tasty. Is it a tasty one? Is it a tasty one? It's actually got a bit of a red hue to it. The colour of the liquid is a little bit red itself, and that's not from the packaging.
My eyes are starting to water.
Okay, I'm confused as to whether it's the flavour or the saccharine that's making you get a bit phased right now.
Try it. Right.
Oh!
Right.
Oh!
That aftertaste, it keeps coming.
Oh, the saccharine flavour is so strong. It might be the worst. It might be the worst in terms of sweetness.
Nah, that phrase, tropical punch, it punched me in the fucking mouth.
I've just been assaulted. I want to be sending out a lawsuit for this type of shit, because that, just there, might have just taken at least 1 day off of my vocal cords for this year. I know how my voice works, man. Sweeteners do not help it. This thing is extreme.
Okay, I have to admit it, guys. Anyone who drinks this, please go and get help. This deserves to be in the trash. In the garbage, get it in the bin.
Oh.
I don't want to have a second try.
No.
A second taste.
I'm not having another sip of this one. Really, really hits you with that, oh, don't drink me. That's what I get from it. The one positive I will say from the Prime drink line is the bowls. The bowls are actually really well designed. They're a nice size, they're a nice girth, they're not too tall, and for a 500ml bottle, I will say they're one of the best bottles out there.
I will say...
And they're relatively hard plastic as well, BPA free, but then there are other plastics that are not good which just haven't been tested yet, so maybe you should be just using metal instead or glass, but in terms of hard plastics, it's a decent bottle.
I will have to agree. The other day, I reused one of the bottles and filled it up with water, and I was walking around, and I can hold it like this. And I can't normally hold water bottles. I don't want to name any names, Evian. That always slips from my fingers.
Yeah.
It does not work, especially when it's been in the fridge and it's cold. There's no chance. It's slippy slidey. This, for the reusability, is good. But the initial flavour are bad.
Yeah, it's almost like pour it out and just use the bottle.
Oh, that's not the line. That shouldn't be the line.
It's not, but what do we do here? We chat nonsense, but we tell the truth. We're not going to be faking it so that Logan Paul and KSI are like, oh wow, look, these melons actually like our drink. Ha, no. If we like it, we'll tell you we like it. The blue raspberry, rebuy. I would rebuy the blue raspberry flavor. None of the others I would ever spend my money on ever again. Yeah. That's just how it goes because they taste like sewage.
Tastes like doo-doo.
It was almost like I'm drinking green mutant goo.
Goo.
That's how it feels like going down my throat. Like my body is almost rejecting it.
It's not the one.
And I don't want that. I don't want to be hating on this stuff because it's good when these YouTubers actually go out and make a success of themselves in the mainstream. I like it. I want to support it. But I can't just lie and support a bad product that is bad for the sake of being bad. And Prime hydration is bad for the sake of being bad.
I got you! I got you! Take that, you friggin' psycho! I got you!